Shalom Yasharala Shalom. Brakath Yahweh, Brakath Yahweh Shai. Brakath Yahweh, Brakath Yahweh Shai. Brakath Yahweh, Brakath Yahweh Shai. Bahashem, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth that risketh their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. To the Akweth listening, learning, in sincerity and truth, and in silence, Shalom. It's your brother Shaman from the Pillars of Benjamin Camp here in Toronto with another lesson. And just a PSA, right? Our camp page, Pillars of Benjamin 02, right? It just received a strike. Your content camp 040322. April 3rd, 2022 was removed due to a violation of our community guidelines, and your channel got our first strike, right? So it's a camp video from 5 months ago, almost 6 months ago, right? And we've received a strike. Can't upload for 7 days, right? And prior to that, we received a warning on December 20th, 2020. Right? Ain't Esau a bitch though? Like, you think the warning would remove, right? But hey, listen, we understand the game, man. We're pushing this word, and we understand what comes with what comes along with this scope of work, the Lord's work, our Father's business, right? But yeah, just a PSA. Pillars of Benjamin 02. The camp page has been striked. Let's get a scripture. 2 scriptures. Let's get Hebrews 4 and 12, as well as make a man an offender for the word. Isaiah 29, 28, 29. Isaiah 29 verse 21. Matter of fact, let's read 20. Isaiah 29 verse 20 points at 21. For the terrible one is brought to naught. Who's the terrible one? These wicked Edomites, Esau Edom, these ruling class elites, these international bankers, right? They're going to be brought to naught, brought to nothing. And the scorner is consumed. Who's the scorner? Esau Edom. Why is he a scorner? This truth cuts. He knows this word's going out and is exposing him. It's putting a beacon light on him, a strobe light on him. And all that watch for iniquity are cut off, right? All you wicked, diabolical, ruling class elites. The scoffer will be gone. The arrogant will disappear. Who's the arrogant? Esau Edom. And those who plot evil will be killed, right? The Mosiah Bashimashah is going to destroy these ruling class elites. These Edomites, these Idumeans, America the Great, Babylon the Great. Verse 21, that make a man an offender for a word, right? They make a man an offender for a word. And who's out here putting out this word? Lord willing, we're of that number, the hopeful elect. We are made offenders for this word going out. This word that cuts them. This word that exposes them. Right? And lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. They lay snares. They come up with terms and clauses. Right? Disinfo and hate speech. Right? And lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. It's the elect men of the Lord. Lord willing, we're of that number. Reproving in the gate, the chief places of concourse, on the unicorn, right? And turn aside the just for a thing of naught, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught, right? Turn aside the just. They don't want Yasharala, Israel being a people before a place. You so-called indigenous, you so-called Latino, you so-called Negro. They don't want you hearing this. They don't want you hearing this word. So what do? They blindside you. They distract you with the cares of this world. They distract you with twerk videos. They distract you with abominations. Right? Out of all the things on YouTube, you're hurt at this truth coming out. Right? But we know this is the work detail, right? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said it's going to be like this, right? When a business about Esau, right? Esau can go suck himself. You see me? Hebrews 4, verse 12. We're just doing our job, blowing the trumpet, crying aloud, sparing not, and blowing the trumpet, exposing Esau, Edom. Hebrews 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful, right? This word is quick and powerful. They can't take it, right? It's like if you turn on a light in a dark room that's roach infested, guess what? That light goes on, they scatter. That light is quick and powerful. This word is that light. And sharper than any two-edged sword. Yeah, it cuts them, right? It cuts these heathen nations. It cuts Esau, Edom. It's Esau we're talking about right now. Yes, amen. Right? It cuts Esau, Edom. It cuts Jake who ain't right. It cuts 2/3 of our people. Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, right? It pierces your soul, pierces your spirit. This word, the word being Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and of the joints and marrow, and as a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart, right? Discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. It exposes you real quick. Real quick. If you're walking in the spirit, a man can't get you when you are walking in the spirit, you see through all this bullshit. You see through a man if he's not right. Right? Discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart, heart being mind. Stay prayed up. Pray without ceasing. Shalom to the hopeful elect.